All right, welcome
The
to
trees, they are attacking.
No,
Vietnam!
This isn't Lord of the Rings. Welcome
The
to
Lord, next I speak for the trees.
How
They
bad?
say to get on. Say it again, I'll break your fucking knees.
Welcome to
There's nothing like
Very different thing.
there's nothing like playing Sonic while you're eating a taco.
on a Tuesday. Today's not a Tuesday.
It is.
Hey,
It can be if I want it to be.
Oh yes,
Ethan, when spreading misinformation on the internet.
We do a little trolling.
it's funny.
He
It's a-
is the Chaos Emerald.
Part 11 of the Sonic Frontiers.
Bro gets a
playthrough.
little silly sometimes.
Just a little, only a little. Sometimes. Yeah, I get as silly as Sonic does. Which is not 06.
Which is committing war crimes.
Well, 06 was a war crime within itself. But yeah, continuing on with the Ares Island exploration, and I believe we're getting the yellow Chaos Emerald today. So, yay.
The piss flavored one.
Flavor.
The piss emerald.
I thought it was just.
I think that they're flavored.
You think
I
I thought the liquid was just inside the gem.
Oh, like one of those you know
Gushers.
like I wasn't even thinking of Gusher, you know, like the the soda bottle candy.
The Chaos Emeralds are just Jolly Ranchers.
No, the soda bottle candy that's like has a wax bottle and the syrup like candy, like liquid candy inside.
No, I don't think so.
I have very fond memories of that for whatever reason, despite them tasting like shit.
Huh. Weird.
They were very popular in elementary school. I would say.
Like when you at first when you said the soda candies, I just thought the gummies that look like the soda bottles, but that's not.
Oh,
what it's about.
the Happy Colas are really good as well.
Okay. I thought that's what you were talking about at first, but I guess
Those are also really good. Man, you suck at this puzzle.
I'm a little tired. Hey, they're nice little brain teasers.
You know what was not a fun brain teaser? The fucking lightning, the lightning temple in the new Zelda
Oh,
that I played today.
Oh, you did that?
Yeah.
I already did that. I did all the temples.
I'm late to the game though, by like 2 months. I didn't buy it until like
never. Oh,
until
I
like
didn't buy
2-3
it.
weeks ago.
Damn.
I have like 50 hours on it already.
How many hours do I have on mine?
In all fairness, that doesn't surprise me. Like, if you're really into a game, you will sink hours in.
right.
Well, yeah, I would have sunk a lot more, but my job is a little taxing on the time.
Oh. I've played for 170 hours or more.
Already?
Yeah.
Those are rookie numbers.
Well, I also have a job.
I have like 220 on Breath of the Wild, so.
That's more than me. So.
And in that time, I managed to do all the shrines and stuff.
I've played Breath of the Wild. I've played this more than fucking Skyrim.
Yeah, because it's more fun than Skyrim, baby.
Yeah. Are the temples in Tears of the Kingdom like the closest thing that you can get to the old 3D Zelda games?
They feel a lot more like the Zelda, old school Zelda games, in my opinion, than
Then the
the Divine Beast.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I know
Even down to the bosses feeling way cooler. And I've remained spoiler free, so I don't know anything other than the I've only done 2 temples so far.
Okay.
Which ones?
The wind and the lightning.
I think those are the two good ones.
No,
Now I gotta look forward to the water and the fire.
the fire's the hardest.
So I actually went for the lightning earlier because the lightning was by far the hardest in Breath of the Wild, in my opinion. Like, just God, fuck the Von Naboris.
Oh, the
Terrible dungeon.
The camel one, right?
Yeah, and the boss is by far the hardest as well.
I beat that motherfucker first try.
Well, I didn't because I suck at video games.
Nathan's
Well,
like
good.
skill issue. Yeah, no, I know the
went
divine
back to
beasts
one
in
of the
Breath of the Wild
tops
were like the closest thing that you could get to the traditional Zelda formula, and that's why that journey was in there to begin with. But it does feel very
Well, yeah. They feel a lot more reminiscent. Like, they're more unique. They're unique actual things and not all just ancient technology garbage.
Oh, okay.
Like, they all are, like, reminiscent of the area they're from. They all have a unique ties into the lore, I guess. I don't know.
Like you're saying, the temples in Tears of the Kingdom are like, it's not like the divine beasts weren't fitting, but they just feel like more fitting, right?
The divine beasts feel fitting. It's just all the divine beasts are exactly the same.
Yeah.
And they're all really boring puzzle-wise too.
The divine beasts were really samey, kind of.
Yeah,
kind of
no,
looking.
it was
Well,
like
also, all of the divine beasts just felt like shrines.
Yeah,
felt
The
like
puzzle, the
bigger
expansion,
shrines,
the
yeah.
addition of new items and devices and stuff in the in Tears of the Kingdom gives them a lot more opportunities to make problem solving more interesting. Whereas in the first game, you were only looking at like 4 main abilities that they were using. There's a lot more involved in like the inner workings and systems of Tears of the Kingdom. Like, there's a whole devices system that you can use and shit like that. So that and what stuff they present you with and what you take in can completely change your solutions to problems. But at the same time, they very much designed it so that you can't just break the dungeons apart. But I found a few cases where I've just completely broken shrines apart by using an unintended solution.
But
it's that's emergent gameplay. It's just fun.
Ultra hand and rewind.
Yeah. No, a lot. There's a few cases, like today I was in a shrine where you were supposed to light a torch. You're supposed to light a torch with like a platform above it with like ultra hand or some shit. Like lift up a torch thing or whatever. Or like throw a torch. I literally just fucking used ascend to get on top of the torch and jumped over the gate that was blocking me.
Oh, dude, if you find any shrine puzzles that are like hit the target with the ball.
Oh yeah, those
Or
ones. Any of those kinds of puzzles with like, you have like a big target you have to hit with something. You can just toss a bomb at it and it still counts.
Yeah, the main
that's
problem
funny.
is I don't have a ton of bombs, so I've just been doing the puzzles normally anyway. But
Oh, is there like a number of bombs now? You can't just spawn them at will?
there's been a number of bombs for a long time in Zelda.
No, but Breath of the Wild, you can make them at will.
Breath of the Wild.
It's not a rune in Breath of the Wild.
They
brought back
flowers
bomb.
now.
Yeah,
Oh.
they brought back bomb flowers, but they made them like an item that you keep in your inventory
Oh, okay.
instead of and you don't have like a bag either, so there's no like limit, I don't think, to how much you can carry.
Yeah, no.
One of the biggest irks in Twilight Princess for me is the bomb bag.
Do you have the Fierce Deity set yet?
No, dude, I barely have anything yet. I have I got the Master Sword. I just got all the memories,
Okay.
and I
So
got
you
2
know.
temples. And
know.
but I haven't even upgraded most. I haven't upgraded the Champion's Tunic yet.
Have I upgraded mine?
I don't upgrade. I don't
Because
upgrade
I,
any of
for
my
the
armor.
life of me, cannot find the dragon again.
I know they're complete.
Because I read that the dragon.
Just teleport around to the Skyview Towers.
Back on Angel Eyes.
Yeah, I heard that it's random this time. Well,
No.
that the light dragon is actually on a random. I've heard that the
light.
light dragon's on random pathing choices.
No, the light
No,
dragon
there's
has
a
a set path.
Okay.
Yeah, it's around.
So the internet just lies.
I'm pretty sure the light dragon's full path takes like 2 hours to make a whole loop.
Holy
yeah,
shit.
and it like patrols around around the Skyview Towers.
Okay.
Like 2 real-time hours?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Oh, so does it not go by the in-game time? Is
Nope.
that the thing?
None of the dragons do.
Well, they did in the last game.
Not
On
not
this
in
one.
this game.
That's gonna make it way harder to cheese them.
No, at least the
Because you have
other
to
guys-
actually like teleport around to find them instead of just waiting at a location until they
Yeah,
until the time when they show up.
In Breath of the Wild, you could just sit by a bonfire and just like spawn them again.
Yeah,
You can still wait at a location to wait for them to show up.
but you can't
They
just
have
like.
location.
That fucking sucks.
Or you could just wait in a single spot, go make a sandwich, go to the bathroom, all that, come back
And then
to
come
it,
back and you see it's too far to get to.
and realize that it just passed by you
No,
and
they
you missed
move
it.
very
No!
slow. At least some of them. The 3.
You see, the
move
thing is,
quite
I've had a few times where I was chasing a dragon where I teleported between Skyview Towers to try to fucking catch it, and then it would fly. I'd realize that, oh, I can't glide that far and have to teleport to the next tower along where I thought it was going with the path, and it's fucking annoying.
Wait, what? Are you talking about the light dragon or the other dragon?
Even with this was, I think, with Nadra.
Yeah, no, Major don't follow the Skyviews.
Yeah, Nadra's annoying as fuck.
I
know that I caught
the.
the only time I've gone for the light dragon was to get the sword. And
Yeah,
honestly, I should have held off on that until I had all of the scales and shit I needed. Because that gives you a tracking point for the dragon.
Yeah, or you can just do the time ranges and it spawns. The 3 dragons, Dinral, Ferosh, and Nadra, they actually all go underground.
They go. They go.
I know, I've seen them flying into the fucking into the depths, and I was like, what the fuck is going on, man?
They fly.
I remember
into
them
the-
flying like into the
Into the
Like-
sky.
well, like, no, I remember in the first game, I remember seeing, I think one of them comes up from the ocean in the first game. I think Nadra comes
yeah, that
out
was
of the
gross,
sea.
Ferosh comes out of Lake Hylia.
Yeah, I think I think that the pathing at the start of the day for Nadra as well is right by Mount Lanayru in the river, going out to the ocean. I'm pretty sure Nadra comes out of the ocean to the on the east.
Oh no, that's Ferosh.
Yeah, that's Ferosh.
No,
Ferosh?
I'm looking at Ferosh right now.
Are you playing right now?
Yes.
Farash is the electricity one, though, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
I could have sworn I thought the ice one was the one that went by Mount Lanayru, because it was perched on top of Mount Lanayru in the first game I'm talking about.
Nadra is the ice one. And yes, Nadra does go by Mount Lanayru in Breath of the Wild.
Yeah.
I had to.
I don't know. I haven't played Breath of the Wild like religiously for like a while since
I
basically
just remember because I had to farm it one time.
I had to farm it to max out the set of the wild. So
I don't remember what I was maxing out.
probably the set of the wild or something like that.
I don't remember if I actually ended up maxing it out or not.
I think the Champion's Tunic also uses it.
Yeah, the Champion's Tunic.
One of the biggest pet peeves of mine in Breath of the Wild is the fact that the set of the wild is all of the best armor defense-wise, except for the tunic, is not as good as the champion's tunic, but it doesn't match the champion's tunic if you wear it. So if you want actual max defense, you have to wear an unmatching armor set.
I mean, that's kind of just a thing in games anyway. The most goofy, ridiculous armor has the best stats.
I know, but it's just weird out of Zelda to not make like this big deal about the iconic green outfit being locked behind 100%ing the shrines in the game, and then make make the champion's tunic better than it.
I have a bunch of hero sets.
Yeah, I don't have all the hero. In the first game, I think you needed amiibo to get them, didn't you?
Yeah, they got rid of the amiibo.
I know, because now they have the bargainer statues.
Yeah, I mean, you can still get them from amiibos, but you can also obtain them through the game normally.
Yeah, you gotta find them.
Oh yeah, I did the first underground bargainer statue today, and it fucking sucked. The Great Plateau one.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I hope they don't all take that fucking long to do.
No, I don't think so.
No, you just gotta find them.
You don't have to find all the eyes again.
No,
the Great Plateau was a special case.
And what's really interesting to me about the game so far is that the story beats seem so fleshed out for optional content. But at the same time, I don't know if it's as optional as the first game, because the first game, this one doesn't give you your objective right off the bat. Like, it doesn't tell you where to go. Like, the first game just says, hey, go to Hyrule Castle whenever you feel ready and kick Yen and Zack.
I mean, technically the main objective that Tears of the Kingdom gives you is find Zelda.
Yes, but like, I already fucking know where Zelda is.
Hey, don't
but like, no, but there's no point, there's nowhere to progress to that I logically can go to other than, like, even though I know as Link where she is because I got all the memories, I still have. Why am I still doing Why am I still doing all the regional phenomena investigation stuff to advance the main story? Like,
it's stronger.
I know, but like, it's a very different progression than previous games, and I actually do really dig that, because Breath of the Wild's progression, one of the biggest gripes I have with the game is the fact that the optional story isn't even that interesting.
You can still just go straight to the final boss if you feel like it.
Yeah, they just don't really explain how to, though, like they do in the first game. Which I do find more intriguing, because you're rewarded for exploring by understanding.
In the first game, the final boss is right in the center of the freaking map.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can literally fly to it.
In this game.
So, from what I'm hearing, Tears of the Kingdom is a bit more linear, yeah?
Not really. Like, honestly, I think it's less linear.
Really?
Well, not really. At the same time, the games expect you to go, like, there's no set path that you're expected to go along. There are several main, like, objective, like, quests that you can do. None of them are required, to my knowledge. But all of them feel right to do. Like, they feel like something that should... That's one of my biggest gripes with Breath of the Wild, is that what should be made story beats doesn't feel like it's actually something that matters that it's happening. It does in this one, despite the fact that it technically isn't necessary. Like, getting the Master Sword feels completely unnecessary in the first game. It's cool when you do it, but it's, like, completely side content.
Right.
In what would normally be a main story thing. If you don't, I feel like, based on what's going on in my knowledge of the story in Tears of the Kingdom, it would feel like you hadn't, like, I don't know how you would even, like, it feels like the game should make you get the Master Sword, but it doesn't, like, just based on the story, which is really weird to me. I'm interested to see through to the end of the game.
Okay, yeah.
A lot more than Breath of the Wild, partly because the story is a lot more fleshed out. They make you care about characters a little more than they did in the first game.
They made for a hot.
And part of the interesting thing for me was actually realizing that there was a larger time skip than I anticipated, too.
Yeah, about...
It's 7 years.
Oh, really? Okay.
I thought it was 5 years.
No, I think
No?
it's 7 because there's a kid born that wasn't even alive before who's like 7 years
Actually,
old now.
2 kids born.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
And also, like, several main characters, like, primary side characters from the first game are, like, significantly different visually because of their age.
Yep.
okay.
Which is quite interesting.
It's also a nice Ocarina of Time reference. 7 years.
Yeah, I think that's part of. I think that's part of it is and there's a lot of homages to like that. I think Lon Lon Ranch's ruins are in both games.
Yeah.
And they are the same layout as the Ocarina of Time Lon Lon Ranch.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah.
As well as like a ton of locations are named after Ocarina and other games. The Lost Woods has Mido and Saria as namesakes for a couple locations, I think.
Mido Swamp.
Yeah, Mido Swamp, Lake Saria. There's all sorts of stuff like that. I do dig how it pulls stuff from a lot of different areas of Zelda games in the past. I don't give a shit if it falls into the timeline.
The timeline has been bullcrap anyways for a while now, so.
Yeah.
But yeah,
And honestly, it's cool seeing that all this shit, like a lot of my favorite shit from Twilight Princess, a lot of my favorite shit from Ocarina, a lot of my favorite shit from Skyward Sword.
Or Midna's Hat.
I don't have any favorite moments from Skyward Sword. I mean,
I have the
I
Twilight.
really like the art style of Skyward Sword.
yeah, that's nice, but you know, what does that mean when you're doing the fucking Song of the Hero? Freaking to backtrack a bit. Again, you haven't finished through the game. I haven't even played the game, but we have experienced Breath of the Wild, and pretty much from my experience, everything in Breath of the Wild besides the tutorial section is optional. So yeah. So, and I'm hearing like Tears of the Kingdom still continues that forward.
Well, it has a great plateau stand-in.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say what it is.
Okay. Yeah. It still has
Because
its own
you should
tutorial
have a great
section.
plateau.
Yeah.
I can confirm Sonic has made
But,
multiple breaches into
And you could probably guess what it is based on the marketing material, to be honest. But
I have not been following it, so I really
yeah,
don't.
you should play.
I really don't
play
want
it
any-
blind.
as you curse him.
I only I guess the only thing I know there's a 7-year time skip. How about that? Yeah, that's the only thing I know.
Well, yeah. Well, that wouldn't spoil anything because
Yeah, it
that's
really wouldn't.
happens at the start of the game,
and I've seen
and
it
you could
happen.
already imply that plenty of time has gone by the fact that Link has a little bit of a different look than the last game.
I've seen it before. You have 11 times, as a matter of fact.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, but freaking but the optional, I guess everything's optional in Tears of the Kingdom, really. But you're saying the story that goes along with the optional stuff that you can find is a bit more fulfilling than Breath of the Wild stuff.
Yeah.
Orb.
Yeah. It certainly seems interesting. I can't say it took me by complete surprise because I saw the twist coming from like 5 memories before I finished the thing. I finished the memories way out of order too. The memory system is kind of similar, but a lot easier to get to finish than Breath of the Wild, though. I'll say that's a really good step in the right. You don't have to find a fucking camera angle. You literally just have to go find giant, obvious fucking shit.
Oh, okay.
Except it still is like you got to explore the world to figure it out, you know?
Well, yeah, sure, because that's the name of the game. But yeah,
Mm-hmm. Actually, the name of the game is Tears of the Kingdom.
yeah, the kingdom's crying. Make it stop.
Well, actually, the name does have something to do with the memory system, but you're just gonna have to find that out on your own.
Yeah.
And it's really cool.
It's because Zelda dies and Link cries because no.
Don't
Oh no. Don't do that. Oh my god. Anytime you want is like spoilers or like whatever the hell is like it's either no or I don't want to spoil to you. If someone says the latter half, that means yes.
Well, I don't really know what the result is at this point.
If someone says I don't want to spoil it for you, that means yes. That always means yes.
Yeah, basically.
Down the light dragon.
All right. Thank you for joining our Tears of the Kingdom playthrough.